Hello, it's Avery here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you've locked in those football fantasy drafts because the season has started and it is going to be so much fun this year. I wanted to show you how you can make a charcuterie board that will be perfect for when you're spending nights watching the game. So what we're going to be doing is making a football shape in the middle, having the nice white rims as well with the brown in the middle, and then the outside's going to be green for the grass field. So I'll show you what you're going to be needing today. We'll start over here. You're going to need some different cheese selections. These are going to help you outline your football shape. Like I've got some, cheddar cheese here. I've got some Monterey Jack, some brie cheese, as well as some bocconcini, which is a type of mozzarella. I even got some slivered almonds. This is gonna be nice to fill in the white gaps if you can't get the perfect shape you're looking for. And for our grass, I've got some little snap peas here, some grapes, cucumbers, fresh pear, and some fresh mint as well. And of course, footballs are brown, so you gotta have some brown colored food. I've got some different meat selections, including some pepperoni sticks, prosciutto, salami, and I got chocolate because you know what? Chocolate is actually so good on charcuterie boards. I've discovered this recently and it is a great discovery. I've also got some apples as well, some kiwis, and then here I've got some cracker selection. So these are some more brown items to fill into the shape of the football. I've got some little dehydrated fruits, crackers, and some star anise, which are for decoration. And I also got these cute little picks. So when your friends are dipping into the charcuterie board, they don't have to use their fingers, they can just pick right in. But my hands are clean, so I'm gonna start making this together. Let's start with our cheese because we wanna build the shape of the football first by outlining it. So we can kind of start getting in there and making a nice big football. Of course, you gotta have that perfect oval shape with the pointed corners. The Monterey Jack cheese is perfect for this. Got some Swiss here and some cheddar. Okay, to me, I feel like that's a pretty good shaped football. What do you think? Maybe I'll fill in a few more gaps here. Yeah, that's looking good so far. Now what I'm gonna do is get the little ridges here. So we're gonna do our center line. Get some little mozzarella balls on top there. Okay, I think that looks really good so far, but we gotta add our lines in as well for the football. So let's get some of these. We're gonna just split them in half and then that will be super easy. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do is get the nice thick white lines here with some brie cheese. Get one more over here, and now we can do the other side. Okay, so I think the outline of the football is looking great. Now I'm gonna start filling it in with some meats and stuff to get that nice brown color that we're looking for. So I think the prosciutto is really good to kind of stick into these gaps here where the lines are. So I'm gonna start using my rolled meats in there. So I've got a couple different types of prosciutto. This one, classic one's definitely my favorite, and I have another one that's a bit more smoked. Okay, so this is kind of the main structure. I can just start filling in brown areas and the rest. It doesn't really need to be perfect. It can be kind of random. But one thing I really like to do is have the same item and kind of multiply it in the same area. So I'm gonna put a few different sausages here. And I've got some salami. I'm gonna tuck it underneath in this area. Make sure you don't lose your outline shape, of course. Get a few more pepperoni sticks. And this is some peppered salami that I've got. I'm gonna tuck the outer edges on top of it as well, just so that way you can still get access to both items and I'm not covering anything. Okay, that is looking awesome. I think I'm gonna start filling in with some of these crackers and these little dehydrated fruits as well. It's gonna add a nice touch because you always wanna have some fruits on the board. You don't always want it to just be like meat and cheese only. A couple star anise in each of the corners. And I've got some chocolate. We'll throw some of that in here. A last couple touches, and I think then we're gonna be pretty good with the meat. All right, I love how that looks. Once we get a top angle, you'll be able to see how perfect that turned out. Now I'm gonna start filling in the grass, and after I do that, we will be able to do the last final touches, and this is going to be not only a delicious snack, but it's gonna look beautiful too. Those cucumbers look really great right there. I'm gonna take some pears right on the outside. Some perfect green grapes. Can't remember the last time I had charcuterie that didn't include grapes. I feel like it's essential. Gotta have lots of veggies. And fruit. So let's do some kiwi. We'll throw it in this corner. So I feel like most of the grass area is filled out. What I'm gonna end up doing now is just putting some mint and rosemary to fluff it up a little bit. This is kind of one of the final touches. I feel like people aren't actually gonna be eating this, but it has to be decorative, of course, so I like to add this in. Now that I finished adding the final touches to this board, all you need is some crackers to go with it because crackers are perfect with cheese and veggies, and some little picks so that way you can share it with your friends. I mean, look at how this turned out. It is absolutely beautiful. From all of the fruits and veggies, the meat, cheese, and even the little accessories, this is probably one of the best things I've ever made. You can clearly see it's a football in the middle, so I definitely didn't screw that part up.